everyone. Guess what? It's Happy Tuesday. It's book sales. Books, more books. Dee says she's organizing her storage room. Let me tell you something. I had a friend come over, help me organize this. Even though we didn't finish, you're going to feel so much better when you start organizing things. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Dee is in the house.
I did it last week myself.
It's like you need to do it. It's a lot of work, but once you do it, it's like, oh. The only thing is with me, everything's so clean. It's like, oh, where did I put everything now? Well, we have some announcements. First of all, it's Tuesday, so you know what happens? It's book sale now, and then tonight, Marion is coming on at 7 p.m., and we're going to have our double dose of wonderful auctions that we have. Laura, you are doing something tomorrow. Let's hear what you're doing. We're excited.
Okay, I got asked to sell on probably one of the biggest comic book people's sales ever. So I will be on Metaphorical. I'm very nervous about it because the people on there are like experts in the comic world, and I feel like inadequate. What? I'm going to do it. I'm pushing myself to do it.
You're branching out. You're making connections. Unlike connections I can't make because I'm horrible at connections. I'm sorry. But you are going to do amazing, and you are going to do some really well comic book sales. And then Thursday is our Halloween spectacular. We've got Dawn's channel in the house, and we are going to be selling everything spooky, Halloween, scary, related, and all that fun stuff. And then, of course, Friday, we are canceling our evening show in honor of the Family Reseller Marathon. 40 resellers, 2 channels, 20 hours of nonstop sales. That is going to be on Friday. So we have a big, long week ahead of us. But for now, guess what we're doing? We are doing comic books. Do we have anybody in the house besides Dee? Well, Dee, I make that sound bad. Dee is in the house. Who else is back there lurking? Saying hello, just say hello.
People are lurking back there.
We know there's always people lurking. They lurk in the background and they're like, hello. But that's okay. We get started anyway because you know what ends up happening? We show these books and then we get the private messages that says, oh, is that still available? Is that still available? And then that's what ends up happening.
Yes, it does.
That was a mouthful already. I'm exhausted.
Oh, no. We got a long day ahead of us.
We have a very long day ahead of us. So what we're going to bring to you is lots of books. If anybody has a specific type of genre book, something that they're looking for, we may or may not have it, or we may have the means of getting it for you. So just throw it in the chat. And Laura, you want to start this party started?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Let's get it started. Yeah. We're doing books and books. Oh, we forgot to say what the rules are, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Up for everybody. You know what the rules are. We're going to put a keyword in and a price. Simply type in that keyword. The first person who says that word gets the book. It's buy it now only. Okay, let's do it. Keyword.
Keyword, chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate.
$1.
Love it. $1.
Chocolate Lovers Cookbook by Food Network.
Oh, you're going to make us hungry. Look at that. That looks like chocolate and cream. It's mountains and mountains of deliciousness. If we have any bakers in the house, this is the book to get for that decadent chocolate lover's dream.
Definitely.
Totally irresistible recipes. Can I say chocolate rain? Chocolate rain.
Anybody from the Chocolate Cookbook?
Oh.
We've got Mexican chocolate bread. We've got white chocolate almond layer cake. We've got all kinds of chocolate cookies.
And this is the real way to make chocolate, not putting garlic oil in brownie.
Yeah, there's no garlic oil in here.
No, Dee wants the chocolate. You've got a sale. Dee's taking chocolate for $1. Congrats, Dee. Congrats.
All right. The photograph, Amish novel by Beverly Lewis is
Hello, Calsylvania reseller. Welcome to the show.
Amish writer. So,
are we doing photograph?
Photograph, $1.
$1 if you like Amish writers. Beverly Lewis.
Okay. Next one. Go Amish again. A seat at the hearth. Put in the seat. $1.
Seat for $1.
$1. Okay. Now this is an old book. It's got a little bit of damage, but since it's from 1903, is that what I'm seeing? 1900.
That's what it makes it over 100 years old.
1901. Put in feathers, and we're gonna do $2 on this one. Before feathers, it does have some damage on the spine, but it's from 1901. But the inside, all the pages, still intact. It's just the the cover peeling off here. But yeah, 1901. Before feathers, put in feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one this round.
4
is Amish, the Timepiece, another Beverly Lewis novel. $1. Put in Timepiece. Timepiece.
$1. Beverly Lewis.
And that is my 5.
We are going to go to me. I am going to start off with, I got a religious book lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just start off with 5 for 5. That sounds good. And we will call it, we're going to call it God. God for 5. Why not?
God for 5.
What you're going to get is, dun, 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 The Intimacy with God by Cynthia Held. It is a devotional study. This is a workbook type study. A lot of these are going to be journaling workbook where they give you questions, answers, and tied into being with God.
This almost sounds...
What? It sounds what?
That almost sounds...
dirty?
Yeah.
A guided journal to captivating. This one is the unveiling of a mystery of a woman's soul. And like I said, it's all journaling, how it ties in with God. Healing is a choice workbook. How to heal your soul. And all, like I said, questions, answers, fill in the blank sort of thing. And then how you can fill the void. Growing and deepening relationships through conflict. And finally, a cute little My Prayer
for God.
We've got D. You're going to get all 5 books, all 5 workbooks. It's going to you, D. Thank you so much. We've got God. Okay, let me just write that in. And that's going to D. I should have started this beginning. Okay. Then we're going to say, what do we got? We got Grillin'. Grillin' is my next book. I'm sorry. My thing went down. Okay, Grilling. We're going to start this off at $3. And we have a look at that. It is Grilling with Bobby Flay. Grilling for Life. It is 75 healthier ideas for big flavor from the fire. How to do your hamburgers, your meats. Oh, man, look how yummy that looks. Oh, that steak with avocado. It's all kinds of beautiful recipes with the man Bobby Flay from the Food Network.
Bobby Flay.
We're doing $3 for Bobby Flay. Next we have another cookbook. We will call this the Dallas. And we'll do this for $3 as well. It is the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, wait. Excuse me. It is the Wives of the Dallas Cowboys family cookbook. It's behind the scenes photos, recipes, and profiles of the 2000 Dallas Cowboy. This also benefits the children of the Happy Hill Farm Academy. But it's all kinds of recipe from the wives of the Dallas Cowboys. It gives a pictorial of the player, the picture of the husband and wife, and their favorite recipes. And it's also, if you have a football lover, Dallas
Cowboy lover,
that would be a great book as a gift. Next we're going to do, I have another, this is a children's book lot. And we're going to call this Bibles. And we'll do this at $5. These are children's Bible stories. It is a collection of 8 little books, but all books have a different. So we've got the Travels of Paul, Stories of Jesus Told, The Miracle of Easter, Prayers and Poems, David and Goliath, Jonah and the Whale, Noah's Ark, and Daniel's in the Lion's Den. These are all from the publication International, and they're all pictorial Bible stories with the pictures and the easy to read stories with it.
I know none of those.
You don't know any of these stories?
I
So
was not raised in church.
what I say is you don't have to be religious to actually read the stories, so at least you know what other people are talking about. But that's Bible stories for $5. I once did that where I decided to read the Bible from cover to cover just to read it from a literary standpoint. And you know something? Because I was raised Catholic and I was also raised Christian. And what the amazing thing was is actually reading the Bible is not what I was taught growing up. Simply because it's like they expanded the story so much. But when you actually read in the Bible what it talks about Moses or this or that, it's a small little blurb. And it's like, where are they extrapolating all this extra information from?
Yeah, I wouldn't know any of it because I was not raised in church.
But that was just something I did.
But now I went to just about every different religion church because my friends were all, had different religions. So I would go to church with them just to see what that religion was all about.
And that I think is one of the best things to do because you get the overall view of everybody's point of view. Next one I'm going to do is Girly. This is my last one, and then we're going to switch it. It's 2 books. The first one is The Carrie Diaries, Candace Bushell. It's Meet Carrie before she did Sex and the City. So if you like Sex and the City, this is her diary. And in addition to that, I have no idea who this is, but it's a girly book. It's Audrey Wait by Robin Denway. It is. I don't know who this. I really don't know who she is. I guess she's the most popular song of the year is about Audrey, and now she's famous. Unless that's just the story, I don't know. But it's girly girl stuff. Robin Denway, Audrey Wait, and then Bushnell, The Carrie Diaries. I'm doing both of these books $2 as a lot. Just simply type in girly, and it's yours. Laura, we going to you.
Okay, here we go. Sir John Hawkwood. This book is from. We're going to put in Hawkwood, and we're going to do this for.
Ghost Pirate is in for girly.
$2 for. $2 for Hawkwood. This book is from 1911. Sir John Hawkwood.
And hello, Ghost Pirate. Welcome to the show.
This is another 100-year-old book. Hello, Ghost Pirate. So, Hawkwood. There we go. This next one we are going to do at. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it. I wrote it down. I did.
Uh-oh.
Damn, I am like. Okay, I don't know where I put it, but here we go. We're going to do this one. Put in. What did I say?
Hawkwood, $2?
No, this next one. Put in oils.
Oils.
Put in oils. $2. The complete book of essential oils and aromatherapy.
Oh, 600 natural cures. Make you smell good.
Yep, over 600 natural, non-toxic, and fragrant recipes to create health, beauty, and a safe home environment.
I have a friend who cleans everything with lemongrass, and I really can't stand the smell of lemongrass. It's like, what's that smell? Like,
We're gonna do cupcakes.
cupcakes,
And
sweet.
this one is going to be $2. 101 gourmet cupcakes in 10 minutes.
Hello, Chris Shook. Welcome to the show.
I have done some of these recipes. These recipes are amazing. Like this Black Forest cupcake, all it is a chocolate cake mix, 3 eggs, sour cream, almond extract, a can of cherry pie filling, and you save one of those cups for the top. But yeah, this recipe alone is worth this whole book. So,
And it sounds so easy and quick.
it is.
10-minute
These are
cupcakes.
really easy, like super easy ingredients, all that kind of stuff.
Great for people like me who can't cook. Who can't bake, I should say.
Great.
Can't bake.
People like you who add garlic oil to chocolate.
Don't add garlic. See, it was a learning lesson. I know never to add garlic oil to chocolate.
Bad.
Tania is in the house. Hello, Tania.
And I saw Chris come in, Tania come in.
And
We're doing an Untamed Land. This is a Western novel set in the 1880s. And we're doing it for $1.
$1.
And put in land. Untamed.
I'm sorry, I put Untamed.
Oh, you're fine. That's good.
And for those of you who don't know, simple buy it now. We're putting a keyword in with the price. First one to say the keyword will get the item.
Okay.
D put in for land, which is Untamed. So that
okay,
we're going to give that to you. Hemlock, she did show 2 Amish books earlier. I don't know if you want to re-show that real quick.
Okay. Yes, I have Amish. I have the timepiece, a seat by the hearth, and the photograph. They were all $1 each. So those are my 3 Amish books.
And D is going to be taking Untamed for $1.
I got Untamed for
D. Got that. Okay. Wow.
Those were the Amish books I had.
Okay. Hemlock says, my mom loves Amish books.
So do I.
Okay, I have a... Oh, she's going to take them all. So she'll take all
got
of them.
it.
You got, for Tania. Okay.
Yep.
Next thing I have is, we're going to call this Lackey. It's Mercedes Lackey. If anybody knows her, she's a phenomenal, fantasy type writer. And I'm going to do an entire series from her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're getting 9 books. We're going to do it at $15, which is incredible price for all 9 books. This is a great resale value, particularly if you like to sell books. So, Mercedes Lackey. Let me show you. 9 books. You'll get the Silver Griffin. Yeah, the Silver Griffin. You're going to get, this one has some damage to the front, but it's by the sword. They're not in the best condition, these 2, but the rest of them are. We have the Magic's Promise. This one is the Fairy Godmother. We have Arrow's Fall. And like I said, these are all like fantasy type books, unicorn, King Arthur type. This one is Changes. Then we have Sword of Ice. Oh, Hemlock. This is a friend of mine, Misty. She usually comes in the auctions. She does these shirts. She has a whole bunch of Halloween shirts. And she does
yeah, they are amazing.
So I bought like a total of 15 shirts from her. So I've been trying to wear a different shirt each time. But yeah, this is all the characters and stuff. Crossroads, The Tales of Vladimir, and then Sun in the Glory. So if anybody's interested in Mercedes Lackey, I've got 9 of her books. We're going to do $15 for all 9 of them. And like I said, great for reselling. If you want Hemlock, I'll give you her site, or at least I'll post the site in a minute. and you can take a look at some of her shirts because she has amazing shirts, and she's always running like contests for freebie shirts and stuff like that. Any interest in Mercedes?
Yeah, and they're all they're all the shirts like we like.
Oh yeah. Well, the Halloween ones are the ones we like. She does a lot of cow stuff. I don't like the cow stuff.
So look into her Halloween section.
Look at the Halloween stuff. Yeah, because I also had the Care Bear one, and there's a dragon one that I have coming in. So it's like, yeah. Next, we're gonna do is I'm gonna do another Bible, and this one we're gonna do for $2. This is the So That's Why Bible. It's making sense of all the people, places, and events, and it includes a CD-ROM with it as well. So you'll get a CD-ROM as well, but it talks about all the little stories, and it applies to how it can. It's just that I can't talk. Making sense of all the people, places, and events of the Bible. It dumbs it down for you so you understand what those stories mean. I couldn't say it. Then we're gonna do puppies, and we're gonna do puppies for $1. This is an adorable. It's called Puppies for Sale and Other Inspirational Tales. It's all short stories based on like puppy stories and doggies. It's a litter of stories and anecdotes that hug the heart and snuggle the soul by Dan Clark. This is the same writer who does the Chicken Soup for the Soul books, except for this revolves around stories revolving puppies and doggies and cute little things. These will be the stories that will make you cry. So if you want to read puppy dog stories to make you cry, that's a great story. Then we have, does anybody like vampire type werewolf fantasy? I have Kim Harrison. D isn't for Bible, so you are getting the Bible D. Thank you so much. And that's for $1. And that's why Bible. Okay. We're gonna say pool on this one. And I'm going to do this for $1. It is by Kim Harrison. It is the Undead Pool. She is, like I said, she is a great writer. It's like a vampire hunter witch sort of thing. I think this is part of the series, or this might be a new one. It's a day-walking demon. Rachel Morgan knows her magic, and she's a forbidden demon, and she's trying to save the life of other people in Cincinnati. So yeah, it's a supernatural book. She writes some great stories. We're gonna do Pool to D. We got that for $1. Thank you, D. You're getting Kim Harrison. And then how many did I do? I did 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one more to do. I'm gonna do Civil War. This is an interesting book. It's, if you have, we'll just call this War. We're going to do this for $3. This is tracing your ancestry through Civil War. So if you have any Civil War ancestors, this is a step-by-step guide on how you could trace your ancestors. It gives pictures, it gives family tree, it gives all kinds of things.
Cool.
It is. It gives the names, it provides you with names and addresses of state archives, names of addresses of institutions that hold microfilm, names and addresses of publishers. So it's all kinds of things for historians, genealogists, antique dealers, collectors, anybody who does Civil War stuff. This will be the book for tracing your heritage. I just thought that was a cool book. That's $3 for War. And then we are going to go to you, Laura.
Okay, I'm going to do some my dollar comics. If I'm showing comics that aren't bagged and boarded, they will be by the time you get them. So we have $1 Irredeemable.
Misty's in the house. In fact,
that's Misty right there.
That's Misty. She's the one that does the shirts.
So that's who you need to talk to.
That's the person to talk to.
So $1 Irredeemable.
Irredeemable.
Yeah, you can put that in the chat.
I was trying to spell it. I couldn't.
I know. Can we do something?
I'm like, how do I put it?
Put in Boom. It's by the Boom publishers.
Well, no, I put Irredeemable. So like.
All right.
I gotta put a Misty site in.
Now, this one is parental advisory, explicit content,
Naughty Buck.
Max Fury. Put in Fury, $1.
Fury for $1.
Parental advisory, yes. Then we have the Authority. You can put in Authority.
There we go. There's a site if anybody's interested in Misty's shirts. Crazy heifer designs with lots of cows. But check out the Halloween and Christmas one.
That's where it's at.
Particularly if you like Grinch stuff. She has a lot of Grinch stuff for
Christmas. I need a Grinch.
And she has Hocus Pocus for Halloween and all the scary stuff.
Robin. Chris will take War.
Chris is going to take War. We've got it. War.
Hi, Robin. The Authority, $1.
Authority, let me write that in. Yeah. I should have wrote it in. And Chris, you're getting the War one for $1.
Then I have a Cable for $1.
Cable or Fable?
Cable. C-A-B-L.
Oh, Cable. It was Cable because I know you had another one, Fable. And I'm
yeah. Yeah, I have Fable and I have Cable.
That's what I thought. I'm like, did I hear that wrong?
$3. And then I have Dracula.
Dracula. Ooh.
Dracula from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Or how much for that one?
$1.
What issue number is that?
This is no issue number. Yeah, number 1 of 4. It is written right along this edge. There we go. Number 1 of 4.
You know something? Did anybody bid for that one?
No, not yet.
Put it in my bag. I'm going to take Dracula.
Dracula.
I always give everybody a chance. Did anybody want it? I'm like, did anybody want that?
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Dracula.
How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my 5.
That was 5? That was like too quick. That's because I'm like, yap, 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 yap. Okay, what do we got? We've got, we're going to say iron. Why can't I type today? Because I put my links backwards. Iron. We're going to do this for $1. It is Iron John, a book about men by Robert Bly. I don't know. Don't ask me what this is about, but you know something? He's the author. So, yeah, he's going to be the definitive view on men.
It kind of looks like Collecting Chaos.
I know. It's Iron John, a book about men. I just thought it was interesting, but yeah, book about men, $1, iron. Then I'm going to do this Commander. I got some war books coming up now, so I think this should be cool. We'll do Commander. This one's going to be for $2. It is the classic infantry memoir of World War II by Charles B. McDonnell, The Battle of the Bulge, The Crossing of the Rhine. So if you like World War II, Company Commander, it's military World War II, no pictures or anything, but it's Charles McDonnell, who was formerly the captain of the 23rd Infantry and 2nd Infantry Division. Commander, paperback book. Company Commander, just type in Commander for $2. And then I have, we're going to do, I can't type. I don't even know what to call it. You know what? I'm going to call this, we're going to call this Cracker. I don't even know.
Oh, I know which one you're doing.
I couldn't decide what type of genre to call this, but I got 3 books. So the first one is, I just thought this was a funny title, The Ecology of a Cracker Childhood. Yes, it's what you think it is when they're talking about Cracker. It is a memoir. It's a nature, and it's basically how Janice Ray, that's the author, grew up in a junkyard across U.S. Highway number 1, hidden from Florida-bound travelers. So she grew up in a cracker childhood. So I could just imagine how bad this book could be. In addition to this, this is
That's
another.
going to be the next one banned by eBay.
This will probably be banned by eBay. Yeah. This is the next one. Blood Makes the Grass Grow Green. It's the Year in the Desert with Team America. This is a memoir war story about after 9/11. He was an infantry combat killer. So that is like a war type one. And then finally, I'm doing another war type one. I don't know. I mixed cracker with war. Why not? This one is Charlie Wilson's War, the extraordinary story of how the wildest man in Congress and the rogue CIA agent changed the history of our times, by Jor Criley. And did I type it in? Oh, I didn't type. Yeah, I did. Cracker. All 3 books, $5. Simply type in cracker and you'll get the 3 books for $5. If you like cracker. Then we're going to do some, I'll call this lethal. These are 2 books by the same author. And I'm going to do this at $2. The author's name is William Cutterer. It's 2 of his books, and they're all like horror type books. Lethal Harvest, a novel, and then Deadly Cure. So it's it's like a scary story taken from the medical, because he's a brilliant embryologist who is the nephew of the President of the United States, and he's dead. And it was a freakish accident. So if it's the story of that, Deadly Cure, Lethal Harvest, both by William Cutterer. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like diary and memoirs, I've got Hannah.
Lethal for D.
D is in for lethal. I don't know why. I'm sorry about that. Hannah. And we're going to do Hannah for $1. Okay. D's getting lethal. This is the story of Hannah Sinesh. Her life and diary, the first complete edition. For some reason, it says... Oh, I thought it said there. That's not a disc. It just looks like it's a little disc. There's no disc in it. But it's the life and story of Hannah lethal. For $1. For $2, I mean. Any interest in the first complete edition of her life and diary of Hannah Sinesh? I don't know who she is. It's the inspiring story of a remarkable life cut short. She was a hero, a martyr, and a poet, and she's has been seen of Jewish heroism. So she was during World War II. So it's the story of how she was captured by the Nazis, she endured imprisonment and torture, and then she was finally executed at the age of 23. Oh, that's a sad story. So that's going to be one of those heartbreak, cry your eyes out.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got that. And that was my 5. We're going to go to you.
Okay. We're going to do dollar comics again. We have Farscape.
Which that is based on a sci-fi series, or the sci-fi, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
It's a TV show.
There it is right there on the back. So yeah. Farscape. And then we have a number 1. This is Wall of Flesh.
Oh, look at that dangly eyeball. I love it. Flesh. Is that a naughty book?
This is classic horror.
Oh, it's horror. Okay, because I was going to say, does that look like a naughty book that children should not?
No, that's classic horror.
Wall of Flesh.
Then we have one for $1. We have got the Texas Chainsaw Samurai. You can put in Texas.
Texas.
The Texas Chainsaw Samurai.
That's funny.
That is funny. For this one, you can put in Warp. $1. Warp.
And Warp for $1. Oh, that's the one that looks like what's his name? He-Man.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah, I
not.
thought it was a He-Man at first. But yeah. Then we have for $1 Monsters from Outer Space.
Monsters.
Well, look at her.
Yeah, she's being clutched by the monster, and she's like, ah!
And it doesn't look like she has on much clothes.
Nope. He also looks like almost like Godzilla.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just wearing a bikini top. There's no bikini bottom.
Well, there is a little bit of a bottom right there.
Oh, there is. Oh, yeah, there is. They had to
There's
stick.
a little bit of one. Yeah.
I thought they were being bad and say, nope, no bikini bottom.
It's probably not much of one, but yeah, she does have something on. I don't know. Then, like I always say, if I'm showing comics and they're not bagged and boarded, they will be. So here's another dollar one. It's called Girls.
The Luna Brothers girls. That does not look. It's like, what is he doing to the girls?
Well, I'll show you the back cover.
Girls. Oh, the girls are with the girls.
And the girls are kind of well, there's a guy standing in. Can you see him in the curtain?
Oh, he's behind the curtain. He's like naughty one, like watching them.
Or something, yeah. That was my 5.
That was your 5? Do we have any interest?
We ended on girls. Naughty girls.
Okay. I'm gonna be bad. Can you do me a favor?
You want
Flesh, Texas, and girls.
Flesh, Texas, and girls. You got it.
I'll take all 3 of them.
Girl.
I'm not supposed to be buying. I'm supposed to be selling. What is wrong with me? But I give everybody a chance. All right. Next, I'm going to present this. If anybody's interested, it is a little expensive. However, a lot of meat on the bones.
My damn pen again. How do you lose a pen?
You lost your pen?
Again. It's like twice.
A lot of meat on the bones if you want to sell these. But it's the Margaret Cole. I'm doing $25. Oh, just grab these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 books by Margaret Cole. Let me show you. These are all hardcover books. They have their dust jackets. They're in excellent condition. I'm pretty sure this might be the whole series. No, it's probably not the whole series. But they're all type of Native American type stories. So I have The Drowning Man, Eye of the Wolf, The Girl with the Braided Hair, Wife of the Moon, The Shadow Dancer, The Spirit Woman, The Thunder Keeper, The Storyteller, and then The Lost Bird. We've got D in for $25. D, this is an amazing collection of Margaret Cole books. So congratulations, you're getting all of them.
That's cool.
That is an amazing price. I mean, I thought about bundling them up, and I'm like, no, we know how we feel about eBay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or the Lazy Listers Club.
Lazy Listers Club.
Anonymous, LLA.
Well, you know what? I always give my deals over to YouTube, and if it doesn't, then it goes up on eBay. That's how I do it. But thank you so much, Dee. That is going.
But Melanie and I just joined Poshmark because we don't have enough going on.
We're going to try that. I want to see how Poshmark works.
Tania talked us into Poshmark.
Yes.
So,
let me do this. I've got another. This we're going to do Colin. It's a war one. We're going to do $2 for this. I have Colin Powell. It worked for me. Life and Leadership with Tony Colts. So this is I guess it's about. Oh, and you know something? Guess what? It's signed. You get a signed book. Why not? $2. I didn't even see it signed, but I'm still going to do $2. So it's signed. It's actually signed by Tony Coates. It says, to Barbara to help pass the time after the surgery by Tony Coates. So you got a signed book. It worked for me. Life and
Dee says, I love listing. I hate listing.
You know something? Everybody has their things. I do not.
I know.
I love the sourcing part. I hate the listing part and the wrapping part. That's the part I can't stand. This we're gonna do for $1. We're gonna do soldiers, and it's in the company of the soldiers. But you know what it is, Dee? The more you list, the better chances you have to sell.
Yes.
So that's the secret to eBay. You gotta keep listing. This is from Rick Atkinson. He's the Pulitzer Prize winner of An Army at Dawn. This is another one. It's a Chronicle of Combat. So if you like war stories, that's the.
Robin says, I hate shipping.
The wrapping, and shipping.
I hate the shipping part too. I like going, well, I don't really go out. I do most of mine online, but I like finding those weird items. Weird comic books. That's my thing. I like weird comic books.
I'm sorry. I've got a tickle in my throat, and I don't mean to be coughing. I'm having my drink. I'm doing a series of 4 books for $3, cheap amount. The first one, I just thought this was really, really cool. It's a camo Bible. It's from the International Bible, but it's camouflage. So being that this is a war type book, I'm throwing a camo Bible in there. Next,
I have never seen a camo Bible. Okay.
I just think it's great for the military. This one is a John Steakley Armor, the gripping, forceful, and compelling tour de force, best-selling military class.
Did you see what Robin wrote?
Training Devin's 2-year-old. It's like, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Chosen Soul. You make it into a game. It's like, oh, wrap this up. It'll be a game. The quickest one, you get a prize. This is by Dick Couch. It's the making of a special forces warrior. And then Collapse.
Sorry about your package.
How society chooses. That's the way to do it. You make it a game. It's like, we're going to help.
Well, at least the 2-year-old wrapped it.
All 4 books, $3. War books includes the camo Bible, which I thought was just a cool item to have. You get a camo Bible. Type in a war for that one. Then we've got, what is this? Oh, this is a sad story. We're going to call it Child. I'll just read what it's about. $1. It's called One Child by Tori Hayden. She's 6-year-old Sheila has been abandoned by her mother on the highway when she was 4, and she's a survivor of horrific abuse. So
what kind of name is that? Dick Couch.
Put the dick on the couch.
Hey, Amber, how are you?
Hello, Shay. Amber's in the house. Welcome to the show. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one more book. How about this?
Robin, why would you let that go? Now,
we'll do this mountain.
Child. D's in for Child.
E is in for Child. D, you're getting Child. Thank you so much.
Robin's not sitting on that couch.
I've got William W. Johnston, The Spirit of the Mountain Man, Outlaw's Revenge. It is a national bestseller. It is a Western type, a hard-term Yuma prison with a gun-shark sidekick and a nurse with deep hatred. What the hell? You got nurses, you got... It's Mountain Man. Any interested, just type in Mountain for $1. And then we are going to Laura.
Oh my God, I can't.
I got to get more books.
Okay. All right, we're on Dollar Comics still. We've got Sleeper.
Let me tap that in.
Sleeper for $1. It's funny, on the back they're advertising a Resident Evil. But okay, Sleeper. Where am I going? It's just over here. Then we have got a Moonlight or Moon Knight. Moon Knight? No, Moon. Jesus Christ, Laura. $1. Moon Night Moon. I think it's Moon Night Nation.
See right there.
Then we have.
Okay, what was it? Moonlight? I'll just say
Moon Night, Moonlight, Moon Night.
We'll just call it Moon for $1.
There you go. Then we have Rising Stars for $1. I never read the back of this.
She said Robin's going to get Midnight.
Okay.
I guess that's the Moon one.
Yeah, that one. Robin, okay.
What was this Rising?
Okay, I was just reading the back of this. When booty calls, we've got your answer. Daily pickup lines delivered from your cell phone.
Oh, yeah. That reminds me of my book on the Swedish.
I know. Exactly. Rising Stars. Okay. DMZ, Hearts and Minds.
What was it?
DMZ.
DMZ. Okay. DMZ.
DMZ. And the last one is Powers for $1.
Powers.
Bending.
The
advertisements in the comic books are hilarious. Okay, we're going to you now.
Was that 5 already?
Yes, I pulled 5.
Oh my god! You know what that means? I take too long. You're nice and easy. I'm like, I'm gonna get more books. You didn't even give me time to get more books. All right, that's okay. Next one we're gonna do is we'll call this teens, and I'm doing this for $2. Creepy books on teenagers. Okay, so the first one you're gonna get is Preparing for Adolescence by James Dobson's. Advice from one of America's foremost family psychologists on how to survive your coming change. And then this looks a little creepy too. Saving the Selves of Adolescent Girls, an eye-opening book at everyday dangers of being young and female and how the adults can help, by Mary Piper. So if you have teen girls, you're like, what? These are probably for raising, you got to save the children. Save the life of your adolescent girl. Yes.
Okay.
Why are adolescent girls prey to depression, eating disorders, addiction, suicide than ever before? She talks about how she's treated girls for more than 20 years with girl poisoning culture. So, 2 books, $2.
We live in a girl poisoning culture.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, we've got Tapestry. This is going to be for $1. Tapestry, but it's not what you think. It's actually tapestry for your soul. It is Devotions for the Unique Woman. It's how women transcend inferior materials, spinning them through the hands of Jesus Christ. Okay, so it is a religious books, and there's a whole bunch of like quotes and how it ties in your life to God. So Tapestry, $1. We've got, who is this?
Oh, okay. I got you, Robin. She was telling me it was Midnight, not Moonlight.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We thought you were buying that.
That's
I can't talk. Any Alan Jackson country fans?
That is an I.
Jackson. We're gonna do this for $2. It's all about him. It's the wife of Alan Jackson, who I guess is a country singer. I have no idea. But you also get a CD by Alan Jackson, so you can read about what his wife thinks of him, and then you can sing along to Alan Jackson. So it's I don't know country music at all. Hardcover book, Denise Jackson. It's all about him finding the love of my life. The wife of Alan Jackson. Okay. Then what do I've got? How about childbirth? Pregnancy and childbirth. Childbirth. And we'll do this $2. Oh, I can't spell at all. Your pregnancy and childbirth, month to month, 5th edition. This is from the American College of Obstetrician and Gynecologists, and it's all about walking your way through your pregnancy. $2 for the childbirth pregnancy. That is my collection, and we are going to go to you, Laura.
Okay, we're on dollar comics still. So for $1, we have Webbit webpage.
Wabbit. Oh, I love it. It's a bunny rabbit with a chainsaw. Gonna kill you.
Webbit
Silly Wabbit.
webpage.
Picture for kids.
And it is a number 1 right there. Number 1.
It's number 1.
Webbit.
Rascally Wabbits. I'm tempted.
Okay, and then we have the Great Fables crossover.
Oh.
Also $1.
What was that? Oh, there's the Fables one.
There's a Fables, yeah.
See, I know you had Fables. I just didn't know you had Cables too.
Stuff.
You had Fables and Cables.
Fable.
Fables and Cables.
Then we have Danger Girl and the Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
She might be in a little bit of a problem right there. I don't know who's killing who. But you can put in danger for $1.
I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm digging.
Danger for $1. Well, here's a very special cover. I still will never know why this woman has a gun pointing at the other woman's crotch. But here you go. Exposure.
Right in the leg. That's what's going to happen. Exposure.
Oh, Danger Girl? Are you talking about, T? Let me see. Let me see what's in here first. So far we're good. I don't see any sex in here. I don't see any skimpy outfits. Danger. Yeah, I'll put it aside for you. Okay, exposure we had. And then my last one is the Mind Gap Act 2. The Mind Gap Act 2. Ooh, I think I lost Melanie. Okay, she just had a blackout, so we're just going to keep going. So, if I'm saying something, put it in the chat and I'll catch it. Right now, Melanie's trying to fix out her house problem. Yeah, okay, I got you for Danger, Hemlock. Then we've got Digitech for $1. The Ultimate Computer Warrior is here. Digitech. And you can put in Digit. D-I-G-I, Digit. Any more cookbooks looking for holiday? Hold on. I might. Hang on. The only other one that I have, not necessarily holiday, but like...
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, cool. But like easy recipes
My store
is
is out.
delicious dump cakes for $1. That's the only other cookbook I have. Chris is
My
looking
store.
for cookbooks for
Chris is looking.
holiday baking. This
All right,
is the only other one that I have. We'll do
I gotta
$1. You
redid
can
my
just put in
stuff.
dump if you're interested.
Just give me a minute, because my store is on a different grid, and everything on that side is out. So I'm back to the house now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's just strange. Dump. Okay, Chris, you got it. And these are really cool recipes because super simple, easy, good for the holidays. Here's a Rocky Road dump cake. We keep going on Rocky Road, especially after your shit story. But this one is just a box chocolate cake mix, chocolate pudding, milk, chocolate chips, marshmallows, and pecans. Dump it all in a pan and shove it in the oven.
I gotta find my cookbooks.
Got tropical mango. Let's see. Do they see if they have a holiday section?
Oh my god, I was not prepared for that.
Dulce de leche dump cakes.
I gotta find out what's going on over there.
Sticky toffee dump cakes. I was trying to see if they had a holiday section. Because boy, they have some good ones in here. Chocolate cherry cola dump cake. Here's a holiday sounding one. Cranberry chocolate. Black forest. Cookies and cream. Mississippi mud. Oh. Okay, you got it, Chris. Those look good. Let me write that down before I forget. $1 for Chris. You got it.
All right.
Are you back up and running yet?
I'm backing up. I'm back.
Okay, it's your turn.
Ignore my mess behind me, because that was a complete. What the hell just happened? All right. So next I'm going to show is I had a collection of Reader's Digest books. We're going to do this at $3. There are, I believe, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 Reader Digest books. Let me just get. Oh, you know something? I don't even have my chat up. Okay. Hold on. Okay. We'll do Digest. We'll do this for $3. For 16 bucks, you're going to get all about how to never run out of cash, build your brain. These are all the magazines that they come out on a weekly basis. And they're all short stories, how to, great unsolved mysteries, things to learn. It's called Reader's Digest. You're going to get all 16 issues for $3. Simply put in Digest, and you will get the Reader's Digest. These are all from 2004 to 2019. So you got some old books here.
Oh, Misty, she had a power outage.
I had a power outage. The doctor's office across the street, they were on a different grid than the house. So as soon as I had the power outage, I ran over here. Hey, I started off in the office. You just saw me in the office earlier. So I ran over here. I'm like,
He says good bathroom readers. Yes, they are.
Reader's Digest are good bathroom. Next, we're going to do emotions. Okay, hold on. Emotions. This we're going to do for $1. It's by Joyce Meyer. It's Manage Your Emotions Instead of Your Emotions Managing You. She is a female preacher, and this all talks about how to manage your emotions through God, how not to be led by your feelings. It talks about forgiveness, mood swings, depression, and healing. Joyce Meyer's for $1. We have, what is this? I know I just had to grab the books that were in here because I was not prepared. We've got Chris in for emotions. Thank you so much, Chris. You write that in. That was too funny. It's not funny, but I got to figure out what's going on with my store. All right. Next we're going to do a Carbohydrate Addicts book. We'll call it Carb. I'm going to give 2 books to you actually on this. And we'll do this for $2. first one we're going to give you is Carbohydrate Addicts for Success. There was a kitty that just ran by, had to make an appearance.
Oh,
My little
and Misty. She's
He's
not
not-
having a long
The Carbohydrates Addicts Program for Success by Rachel H. Keller. In addition to this, I'm also going to give you Strong Women Stay Young by Miriam Nelson. Turn back the clock in just 2 at-home sessions per week. So diet, exercise, 2 books, $2. Carbohydrates Addicts Program for Success, and How to Stay Young and Strong. That's number 2. Next we have, does anybody like mystery? This is No Loose Ends. We'll call it Loose, and we'll do this for $1. No Loose Ends by Judy Garwood, a Lady Kate mystery. Kate is the only granddaughter of the Duke of Devon, and when she is in England, she's also a private investigator. So it's a private investigating. I put loose. I don't know what I put. Loose ends. D, you're getting it. I just put loose. Loose ends. Congratulations, you're getting that for $1. And then we've got. This is a great book.
Did you get Chris for Emotions?
Yes, I did. I got Chris for Emotions, and I got D for Loose Ends, even though I wrote loose, and I can't write anything. Next one we're going to put is Soul, as in Soul Man. This is a great book, Soul Man. It's a memoir of Cars culture crisis, an unexpected hilarity inside the Korean corporate titan. So if you like to hear funny stories about Korean men, you can read Soul Man, $1. I actually have multiple copies of this book. So if there is anybody interested, I have about 30 copies.
You have 30 copies of one book? How the hell did you get that?
When they do their...
The library thing?
Yeah, so... Or if anybody likes to do Book of the Month Club, I could do a special deal. I have a lot of copies. So sold for $1. We'll put that over there. Was that my 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was, you're up. I gotta get more books.
Okay. I have. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought the picture was an elephant. I don't know what I was thinking, but it's not an elephant. 10 grand. That is a guy upside down.
Oh, wow. He looks like an elephant. But no, I see the guy now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I thought it was an elephant. Yeah.
Okay, so 10.
10
how much?
Yeah.
$1?
And I guess he's going to hell. I don't know what that looks like. Hell.
He's going to hell.
Looks like he's going to hell. I don't know. Then I have
10, and you get that.
Plasmer. And this is $1
$1?
for Plasmer. Then I have Black Terror for $1. And on the back, there's advertising the next Black Terror. Because this is number 2. So they're advertising number 3. Then we have one of my favorite covers of all times. The Demon Child.
Oh, demon.
With his skull rattle, his drool, his bottle, his toy head, Demon has a little problem going on there. Looks like he's kind of cranky. I don't know.
Stop it.
Then we have The Science Fair Story of Electronics. This was a comic that was put out by Radio Shack, which, is no longer in business. So this was a Radio Shack comic. And you can just put in electronics on that one if you're interested. And then the last one that I'll do this round is Terry Moore, Strangers in Paradise. Like I said, this will be bagged and boarded. Apparently, she's so well known. She's got her own figure coming out, or came out. Yeah, her figure came out in 2007. So, Strangers in Paradise. Now we're back to you.
Okay. Here we go. Next we have, we'll call this Magic for $1. This is a Magic Lover's Treasury of the Fantastic. It's all kinds of short stories by your favorite fantasy magical type of writers. You'll get Orson Scott Card, Raymond Feist, Ursula Le Guin, and Melanie Ron, and so many others. So if you like short stories, it's a Magic Lover Treasury trove. Next, I have Crossfire. And this is going to be a military type book for $1. It is by J.C. Pollock. He is the author of Mission MIA. It's the most daring CIA mission ever to be conceived. The code name is Trojan Horse. So if you like those military mystery type ones, Crossfire by J.C. Pollock. Next I have is Crossed. And this we're doing for $1. It is the sequel to the bestseller Match. It is by Ali Kandi. It's the futuristic fable of love and free will. Crossed. Can there be freedom without choice? This is the exciting part 2 to that. And then next I have is Sermons, which will do Sermons for $1. Sermons is by Peter Gomes, New York Times best-selling author of Good Book, with Henry Louis Gates as the foreword. Biblical Wisdom for Daily Living, Peter J. Gomes. Sermons. And then finally, if you like a Gorbachev, Russian president, this is the story of Mikhail Gorbachev, the August Scoop, Truth and the Lessons. Yes, you remember him well because of his big birthmark on his head. And this was before Putin, there was Gorbachev. And if there's no interest in that, Laura, we are going to you.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to do some graphic novels and stuff now. This one is Captain America, Castaway in Dimension Z. And we're going to do this one for $5.
Oh, let me write that down. Captain America.
Captain America.
5.
And then the next one, not fitting where I want it. This one's going to be a little more expensive. This is a Fables book. It is still in the shrink wrap, brand new. This is a deluxe edition, book 1, and it is Fables. It is a graphic novel. This is a winner of 12 Eisner Awards.
How much for that one?
10.
10. Okay. Missed the price.
On Fables.
Okay.
Brand new. There's the back of it. So there's that one. Then this one is going to be $5. It's Doctor Strange. It is the graphic novel. It is in shrink wrap still. Has never been opened. It is a Marvel book. Doctor Strange. Even put in Doctor. Doctor for 5.
Doctor for 5. Okay,
Doctor Strange.
Okay, Doctor. I can do a little
Then we have got this is a level 2. I've had a couple of these. This is 6 stories, 1 poster, and 30 stickers. It is a level 2 World of Reading Star Wars. And I'll do this one at 5. Level 2 is a junior reader, kindergarten to 2nd grade. It is by Disney and Lucasfilms.
Okay, that's Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And you said how much? 5?
5. Then I have a second Star Wars that I will do for 5. This is Poe Dameron, and it's the flight log. So it's another Star Wars kids book. It is brand new. But it is the flight log.
Star Wars. We'll call this Flight for $5.
And the last one I'm going to show this round is going to be a really big one. This one I'm going to do 15 on. This is the updated and expanded Ultimate Visual Guide World of Warcraft. This book is huge. It is brand new. This is like coffee table book size. Humongous. And it's a visual guide, so it's got all kinds of cool pictures in it. I heard a cha-chings.
That was a cha-ching. I didn't realize it was so loud. Sorry about that.
And we're back to you.
Okay. You know what it is? My phone is muted, but my notifications is on. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. I like cha-chings.
That's why I can never hear my phone ringing, and yet, yeah. Okay. Next I'm going to do is Hillerman. Tony Hillerman is a Native American writer. He writes a lot of I can't type. Hillerman. We're going to do an entire series, and you know, so let's just do it for not $43. I'm sorry, $3. Just type in Hillerman for $3. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. So you get The Listening Woman by Tony Hillerman. You'll get Finding a Moon. You'll get The Great Taoist Bank Robbery and Other Indian Country Affairs. You're going to get Coyote Waits, Dance Hall of the Dead, and then finally Skeleton Man by Tony Hillerman. And like I said, he does cowboy Native American type books. So you get a collection of 6 books for $3. Just type in Hillerman and you'll get all those books. Next I have is, we'll do Phantasm. This one's a scary one. Let me just type that in. Phantasm. It's a Zoe Martinique investigation by Phaedra Weldon. If you like investigative ghost stories, psychic powers, ESP, that sort of thing, this is the book for you when your body is out of reach. When your body is out of reach, that's what I wanted to say. We'll do that for $1. Just type in Phantasm. Next, I have Stony Man Jeep Rampage. So we'll just put Stony. And this will do for $1. This is The War Against Terrorism Faces a Threat from the super weapon. It is part missile, part torpedo, all killing machine. So if you like those military type books, Don Pendleton's Stony Man, Deep Rampage, $1 for that. I've got one, two, why not? 4 books. We're gonna do 4 books for $2, and these are I'm just gonna put women's books. We'll do this for $2. You're gonna get a Susan Isaacs. This one is Any Place I Hang My Hat. Then Nora Roberts, Oh Hurley is Born. And then I've got not one but two by
I think you had D in for
Hillerman. We got a D. This is Linda Lyle Miller, Big Sky Mountain. And then another one by Linda Lyle Miller, A Creed in Stoke Creek. Women's books, 4 of them for $2. And D, I'm going to put you in for the Hillerman collection. Thank you so much. Oh, there's another kitty running across the way.
Kitty kitty meow, kitty kitty meow.
They're going to the window. That's what it is. They want to see window. What do I have? I have Stony Man, Phantasm. How about Cold? Cold. This one is Cold Cold Heart. We're gonna do this for not $12. Oh my god, my fingers are bad. Cold Cold Heart for $1. This is by Tammy Hogue, New York Times bestselling author of Ninth Girl. So this is, what type of book is it? Promising young TV reporter until a notorious serial killer tried to add her to the list of his victims. So if you like a good serial killer tale, Cold Cold Heart, $1. Not $12, $1.
D's in for Cold.
Okay, D, you're getting Cold. All right, thank you so much, and that's for $1. Next I have is, I'm going to do another one, Heart of War. So we'll say Heart. This is for $1. It is a Lucian Truscott IV. Heart of War is a relentless thriller that weaves some of today's hottest political and moral issues in an intriguing plot. If you like war type, we've got Heart of War. And it's a novel by Lucian K. Truscott. And we are going to go to you, Laura.
Okay. Let's do Star Trek. This is new edition, 2,700 questions, expanded and updated, obsessed with Star Trek. This is a brand new book, $10, obsessed with Star Trek.
Well, thank you so much for attending, Dee. Good luck with clearing out the room.
Bye, Dee.
Believe me, when it's all done, you will absolutely love it.
Yep.
I'm sorry, how much were you doing Star Trek?
10.
$10 for Star Trek.
Then we have Fables, The Good Prince. And we'll do this one for $5. For $5, we will have The Strange Case of Origami Yoda. This tells you how to make your origami Yoda and things that you can do with your origami Yoda.
Yoda. How much for that one?
$5.
Yoda for $5.
Yoda for $5. Okay. Then we have this one is called Fables, Story of Love, $5.
Fables, Story of Love.
Yes. And the last one that I'll do this round is I have the DK Readers, The Story of Wolverine. I have two of these, so if we have more than one person available that wants it, we're doing this for $5. It's level 4, which are proficient readers, rich vocabulary and challenging sentence structure, additional information, an alphabetical glossary, and comprehensive index. So this is for your level 4 readers, and it is a Wolverine.
And how
So if
much?
you have a hard time getting kids to read, I would try something like this that's a comic book, but it's still geared to make kids read.
And I'm sorry, what was the price of that?
5. And I do have 2.
And Christy, the Bibles were not sold. So yes, you want those ones? Christy's getting the Bible stories.
And we're back to you.
Okay. Christy S. Let me write that down. It's the Bible stories. And you want to make this the last round? Are we good for that? Or
That works for me.
okay, we're gonna do one more round between the two of us. Because now I got to figure out what's going on in my store over there.
Yeah.
I like ran over here. I'm like, what's going on?
The store.
Oh, hold on. I just dropped my list of books. Okay, I'm going to do a quick collection of $1 books, and these are all inspirational books.
Christy is rewinding.
Oh, that's okay, Christy. If there's anything you see, I know,
Let us know.
Some things were sold, some things were not sold. So, all right, we're going to do Dash for $1. This one is called The Dash, Making a Difference with Your Life. And it says Joseph Epstein. Ooh, wrong Epstein? I don't know. Once said, we do not choose to be born. We do not choose our parents or country of our birth. We do not choose the way to die, nor do we choose the timing conditions of the death. But within this realm of choicelessness, we choose how to live. See, that's Joseph. I'm thinking of Jeffrey Epstein. Wrong Epstein. Okay, then we have Marty for $1. Marty. And Marty is the richest man in town. It's the story of... Oh, and these are all from the Simple Truths Gifts of Inspiration Library. So, if you want to read about the richest man in town, Marty, $1. Then we have Johnny. These are all the simple $1. Chris is going to get Dash. Thank you so much, Christy. Simple Truths of Service. This one is inspired by Johnny the Bagger. And all these books that I'm showing you are religious-based books from the Simple Truths Gift of Inspiration collection. And this one is Johnny the Bagger for $1. And Chris was getting Dash. So let me write that in. You're getting Dash. Thank you so much. Chrissy's getting Dash for $1. Thank you. And then next I have Even Eagles Need a Push. We're going to call these Eagles for $1. By David McNally and Mac Anderson. The eagle drew courage from an innate wisdom. The push was the greatest gift she had to offer. And so one by one, she pushed them and they flew. You know the story. It's the power of encouragement where the mommy like pushes the child off and they start flying. If not, crash, they'll go splat on the ground. No, that doesn't happen. She will save them. But Even Eagles Need a Push, $1. And then my last book, I lost count. Teamwork, the power of, inspired by the Blue Angels. So it's the power of teamwork. We'll call this Angels for $1. It's the story of the Blue Angels, how they use their teamwork with their amazing flight patterns. And we will go to you, Laura. This will be the last round.
Okay, I only have 2 books this round. First one is Thanos.
Thanos. How much
We will do this one at $8.
Thanos is going.
It is still in the cellophane, the shrink wrap. Was regularly a $25 book, $24.99 to be exact. $27.99 in Canada. Villain or hero? It's all relative. And the last book that I have for today is another big coffee table style book. It is The Flash 100 Greatest Moments.
Flash.
This one is huge also. And we'll do this one for $15.
$15. The Flash.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Okay, let's bring the two of us up. I was going to say everybody. It's all the two of us.
Everybody, the two of us.
We're going to go over our announcements once again because you know something? This is a very, very, very exciting week. And I am so happy. So if you haven't heard, first things first, tonight, my channel, we're going to have Marion here. Our normal Tuesday Ladies Night Auction. Very excited. Tomorrow, Laura, why don't you tell them what you're doing? Because this is exciting.
Tomorrow, I will be selling on Metaphorical. Metaphorical is a comic. All they do is comics, and I was asked to be a part of it. So
that is going to be an amazing show. Then we are back on Thursday for our Halloween show. We're going to have Dawn's channel here as a special guest, selling the spooky, the fantasy, the horror, the blue, all about Halloween. Yes, scary stuff. And then Friday, we are back, not on our channel, no, because it is the Reseller Marathon on Hemlock Lady and Robin. Because she shed.
Because she shed, yes.
Because she shed. I cannot do that tongue twister. If I say it fast, it comes out really wrong. Because she shed. So it's 40 resellers, 2 channels, 20 hours of amazing goodness. That's going to be Friday and Saturday. And we are not doing our show on Friday night because we're giving honor to that family seller marathon. So everyone, thank you so much. We are going to send out invoices either today, tomorrow. We'll combine it lovely like we normally do with the other beautiful auction items. But we want to thank you for coming. And if there's anything you saw you like, contact me, contact Laura. You know what to do. We do this every Tuesday and Fridays.
Yep.
Sale books and more books. Lots and lots of books. Take care, everyone. We will be back tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care.
Bye.